Oh, there you are, YouTube. Do. Subscribe if you're interested, but also no pressure. Can you tell I'm losing my voice? It's going away. It's going away. Hey, you know what? It's November, and I have not had much Criterion content. I just haven't made it out to the store enough. I've only been there like once, and only had one pickup so far from Barnes & Noble, which is now having that 50% off Criterion sale. Well, I think I'm going to go on maybe next Tuesday. I think I'm going to go on next Tuesday, hit up the sale, grab a couple things, maybe a few things, maybe a thing. I know, yeah, I don't know, one, two, or three. But anyway, I feel like I should put something else on here just to, I don't know, promote it. Talk about criterions. So I think what I'm going to do, we're going to do a random ranking, but from my Criterion collection, which is over there. Actually, I do have a few over there too, in this corner, but most of them are over here. So let's get to picking some Criterion films. I'm going to pick 3 of them out, and then I haven't seen them all, so it might be a ranking of covers. So let's see. All right, I got one here, and then I got another one. Whoops, I don't want you to see. There, and then let's try this one. I can tell one of these has not been opened. All right. Okay. Ooh, nice. All right. Here we go. First, we're gonna start with Black Narcissus. Whoosh, right here. I got the DVD of it. This was actually my stepfather's film. This was in his collection, and I think that's odd. Doesn't seem like a movie he would want to watch. I don't know why, but when he passed away, I took all his movies, and this is this was one of them. So I don't know. I guess he was out there watching Criterion collection films undercover, because when I think of stuff that he watched a lot of cartoons. He loved horror, and he loved westerns. So that's what I think of when I think of my stepdad. I don't think of this. So this has always been kind of funny. He also had like the umbrellas of Cherbourg, or however you say it. I thought that was a strange one from his collection. But anyway, yeah, nice cover here. I have seen this maybe twice, actually. I haven't locked much of it away, so I can't tell you much about the film. But I like this. It looks like we have an image that looks like started out as, I don't know, it looks like photographic, but then stylized, colorized in a way. I like the font right here, especially the dot on the I, how it meets the 2 letters right there, the A and the C. The A and the C sort of create symmetry right here. You see that? Well, and then it has that dot in the middle, and then obviously the line from the I. I like that sort of symmetry that we're seeing. And also, let's go further. So we have that symmetry here, the A and the C, but then look at the L and the back of the K. So we have some really awesome symmetrical balance happening in this area, which is awesome. And then yeah, we got a portrait right there in the front of a nun. I think that's an okay cover. Not one of their best. I'm more interested in the text. Next we have Stagecoach. This is kind of cool because it has color on it, but the movie is in black and white, and I think it's great in black and white. Wonderful black and white film. And if you look at the imagery here, this is in black and white, but then we have color up here. So I think that's kind of cool that they didn't completely colorize it to where you're looking at this and thinking, Stagecoach is a color movie. We have color on the cover, but we have the black and white imagery from the film right there. And I think this is nice. It's also, I don't know, I feel like I almost wonder if I want all of this text to be smaller so that the scene at the bottom is more showcased. And this is a very dynamic scene from the movie, so it's really cool that it's here, that they included that. Or maybe it's a spoiler that they should not have included. And I feel like this, even though this is a pretty riveting scene in the movie, it's not really what I walk away from remembering. I think of more the contained parts of the movie where we are within the stagecoach or within that can't even remember the location, but you know, like that brothel. I don't know what the word is. Where were they? I can't even remember. They were in a building of some sort, and that's what I think of when they're enclosed. I really don't think of the movie being like this. So it's kind of interesting that this is what they chose, but I think it looks more actiony, so I understand that. Next we have Paths of Glory by Stanley Kubrick. And actually, I have not seen this one. You may be wondering what this is. This just means I haven't watched this movie yet. Anytime you see one of these, which is not very often, it just means I still need to see the movie. So, and that's still the case with this. I've had this for a while, but I haven't watched it yet. Again, we have a portrait, a single person. Similarities. This one is in black and white. No color happening here. I don't know anything really about this movie other than Kubrick made it. World War I French colonel goes head-to-head with the army's ruthless top brass when his men are accused of cowardice after being unable to carry out an impossible mission. Oh, I'm sure it's wonderful. I'm sure it's very good. This image, though, you know, it definitely showcases struggle during war, hardship during war. This doesn't look like an image of, you know, like I don't know what I'm like charging or maybe like victory after war or something like that. You don't really see that. This looks more like an anti-war image right here to me. So it's effective in that because you're like, oh, I wonder what happened to this guy. So how are we going to rank these covers? I think, I mean, I feel like actually these are all pretty equal. I would probably put them around the same level. I think maybe this one's a little bit more interesting because it's just not someone's face, but I don't know how much I like all the text. I think the text is too distracting from the parts that I find the most interesting. Here, the text is the most interesting part, which draws my eye. So we already have sort of our focal point right here with the nun, but then my eye leads to the text and finds all of its interesting design. Paths of Glory just says Paths of Glory. So I think Paths of Glory is going to go at the end over there, but I'm just trying to figure out if I want Stagecoach #1 or Black Narcissus. Narcissus. Huh. Do we need to look at the spine? Because Stagecoach definitely has a better spine. But I just don't know if it has a better cover. I think it does. I think it has a better cover without the text. But I think the text, I'm gonna give it a ding. I'm gonna ding it because of the text. The title there is maybe too big, too graphic, I think, maybe. So I'm going to go Black Narcissus just because I love everything that's happening here with the design of the font, the text. And then, you know, the figure is still pretty striking. And nun. What's that nun doing? You know? Gives you a little bit. So, yeah, I'm going to do that. And really, it's only because I like the image. I like the font even more. I like the image, but I don't like the font or the title there. I don't think. I mean, I think I don't like it. I think it might need to be smaller or a different color. Maybe it should have been white as well. I don't know. But anyway, this is my ranking right here. Black Narcissus, then Stagecoach, and then Paths of Glory. But my question to you is, Have you seen these movies? And if so, what do you think of them? And if you've seen these covers, which I hope you have because I just showed them to you, how would you rank those? I'd love to know. Let me know in the comments below, and perhaps we'll see you tomorrow for more Pure Hangout.